What is up, Nova family? I hope you're all having an amazing night. I know we are because we are joined by Adam from the Army Painter, and he's going to tell us all about the amazing ways that him and the Army Painter contribute to the Nova Open. But first, Adam, we want to know about you and tell us a bit about your company and what you guys do. So, Adam, take it away.
Yeah, I'm Adam from the Army Painter. So I am the media director for the Army Painter. Everything that I do involves in community outreach. It's working with events, working with influencers and content creators, the painters that you guys love and know on YouTube, Twitch. Really, I have the best job in the world. I get to paint models on camera for you guys to go home and watch, to learn how to use the Army Painter technique, use our products, explain the products, and get the best practices and uses out. So I really do have a dream job.
That's really awesome. Yeah, if we were better YouTubers, maybe we would do that too. That does sound like a great job.
So tell us a little bit about your involvement and kind of what you guys contribute to the Nova Open.
Obviously, yeah. The Army Painter's been proudly sponsoring War Game going on 13 years now since the company started. We are War Gamers, through and through. The company was founded by Bo and Jonas, both of them dedicated War Gamers and hobbyists. We make paint and accessories for hobbyists and war gamers. That's what we do. And when the Nova Open first came out, Bo and Jonas quickly jumped on board, and we've been proudly sponsoring the Nova Open, the Nova Open Charitable Foundation. It's a tongue twister right there.
That's right, and we have to get it right because Lori will come after us if we don't.
I know. She's literally. I've been on the phone with her when I've messed it up before, and a black van pulls up in the driveway. So I don't mess. I've learned not to mess with Lori. I do love Lori. She is the best. So we've been, providing product support for the charity raffle and the auction, and also the events that are going on there. We are also the sponsor of the Hobby Haven. And if you've ever been to Nova, when you walk into that hotel, right when you get to the escalators, up on your top right, that second floor, that level up there is the Hobby Haven. That's a place for you to go and hang out with other painters. There's usually some big name painters like Sam, Dave Taylor's always in there, and they're just hanging out painting in between their seminars. It's a great spot to hang out and do some hobbying with some really well-known painters. And also, I was there 2 years ago, and there's paint requirements for these events. And there was somebody who was about to get booted because he didn't meet the paint requirements. So I told him, hey, Sid, listen, on your lunch break, let's go upstairs. So I was doing the paint judging for the 40K championships. I said, let's go upstairs. Let's get 3 colors and a base on this army. And that's what we did. It was actually kind of a blast. We did the best that we could to make sure that his army was completely legal. So if something breaks, if a model breaks, it's bound to happen. Go to the Hobby Haven. We'll have paints, we'll have accessories, we'll have glue, we'll have everything that you need right there. And we might have some more cool things and some cool friends happening this year. Obviously, a lot's up in the air. This is happening for companies all over the world right now. But by September, when this event happens, we hope to be there. We hope to have some new cool products to show everybody and hang out. We're going to be sponsoring Keg Night this year for the second year in a row. Lori promised me, I think I have 2 hours on the microphone at the Keg Night. Ooh. And I said, maybe we'll do an AMA mixed in with Mike singing. And she says, no, keep him away from the microphone. He doesn't need the limelight. So we'll see what happens there.
Hey, at least you got 2 hours. That was generous.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, it pays to be sponsoring the event for over a decade.
That's right. That gets you access to that golden microphone.
Absolutely.
So you guys provide a tremendous service to the hobbyists that are there at the event. And let me tell you, it is a huge distraction because usually our little green room is over there.
Yeah, it is.
And we walk by and we see these people that are painting amazing just works of art freely. And we're like, maybe we should stop and hang out for a minute, but we have to run off to another event to film or to do a live stream. And so it's amazing, but also it's a little distracting to us trying to work.
And it's also kind of like, it kind of calms the nerves and anxiety to know that you have all of those accessories and kits there, especially if you're traveling as far as like we do, from Alabama to, up north. It's, flights. Sometimes your models don't necessarily always make it, even though you're like trying to be super careful and all that, it's bound to happen. You have a little model accident, but then you can just go up there, put a little glue, put a little paint, and it's just fine. It's perfect. Battle ready.
Battle ready. That's all you need.
Absolutely. So given your background with the Nova Open, for people out there who are considering attending in 2020, what do they need to know? Why should they attend this year?
So the thing about Nova Open, and I've been to a lot of the big events all over the world. And the one thing about the Nova Open that I really enjoy is there really is a family atmosphere. And the reason for that is because Mike's conned all of his family members to volunteer to run the event. But the truth be told, they have a little bit of everything for everybody. They have seminars if you like to paint, if you like to play Infinity. They've got Infinity, Warhammer 40K. They've got Star Wars there. I think that the years past they were like the X-Wing National or World Championships. I'm not sure if that's the case this year. But if you're a gamer or a hobbyist, it really is a crossroads of both. They've got a great vendor hall. There's a lot of people vendoring downstairs. But my favorite thing, my favorite thing of all is the charity lounge. We can go to any tournament, we can play our games, we can compete, we can paint, we can learn from some of the best painters in the world. That's all great. It's fun. It's a great opportunity for you to do that. But at Nova, it's what happens after the seminar shut down, after your final round for the day is played, and everybody's upstairs having a drink or not, but listening to music, listening to the comedians that are up there, and work and mingle with people all over the world. And the only thing that we might have in common is these tiny toy soldiers that we love to paint and play with.
Yeah, I love the charity lounge. Like that's one of my favorite things. I know this past year, we travel around to a lot of the events as well, and we kind of have this group of like wargaming family that we've kind of made. We call them that because like we always see them wherever we go, and so we have a little wargaming family that we kind of see at all these different events. And so one of my favorite things this past year was adding to that family and meeting and adding to that family and making new friends and that kind of thing. But we played Liar's Dice, and that was a blast. We played for hours. Oh, it was so fun.
Yeah, that's one of the beautiful things about that space is it really does become this kind of after hours event where everyone comes together from literally all over the world. And it doesn't matter what games you're playing or if you're new to the hobby or you've been in it for years or you're one of the best painters in the world or you're one of these amazing vendors that are selling products like you guys do. Everyone comes together and it really is this like shared familial experience.
Yeah.
And it's really cool in that all of this still goes to benefit the Nova Open Charitable Foundation. So it really is something
and no matter who you meet up there, you're going to have something in common with them because we're all there for the same reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one of the cool things is that you can go to events all over the world, you know, trade shows, conventions, and you get to meet the people that you read about in the magazines. You get to meet the people that you've seen on the internet before, but rarely do you get to see them where they're not trying to pitch you something and sell you the next big thing. This is a great opportunity to meet the people in the hobby that you've seen your whole entire life. But, you know, in plain clothes and just relaxing, you really get to learn what they're passionate about if you get a chance to talk with them. That's what I really love about it. So if you're going to be at Nova on Friday night, I believe it's going to be Friday, the Army Painter is sponsoring the keg night on Friday. All of the proceeds from the kegs that we're buying for that event will go to the Nova Open Charitable Foundation. So please stop by, get a pint. It's for charity. You know, you got to.
Absolutely. Well, we will definitely be there, and I hope to everyone out there that is seeing this and everyone that's considering attending, hope you're there too. So before we go, Adam, what else do we need to know about the Army Painter? Where can people find you in the meantime, and how can we track you down out there on the internet?
Of course, I mean, you can always go to www.thearmypainter.com. We have our full paint range and all of our products and accessories out there. That's the number one place to find us. Find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter at The Army Painter. You can find our products at, a lot of retailers. If you're a good retailer in the United States of America, you're probably carrying our products on a rack similar to the one that I have behind me. You can also find our products on Amazon and from other web stores. We're really all over the place. We do have some new products coming out in the next couple months. Be on the lookout for a brand new airbrush medium that's going to be, actually I have it right here. New airbrush medium, 2-in-1, flow improver and thinner. Nice. Really excited about this one. And if you are somebody who has purchased our wet palette, and if you haven't, you've been waiting to know that we have refills, we'll have the Hydro Pack refill set coming Both of these mid-June. So
Great.
2 new products from the Army Painter coming to help your hobby. It's going to be great.
Awesome. That sounds fantastic. Well, Adam, thank you so much for joining us this evening. We can't wait to get to spend some time with you at the Nova Open. And until then, we hope you have an awesome evening. We'll talk to you soon.